Dare to Dream, I like to inspire and motivate adults to dream again. Because as we go through life and take on our different roles and responsibilities, we tend to put our dreams on the back burner. And my goal here at Dawn Dares to Dream is to help you pick those dreams back up and to pursue them again. Now, I want you to understand, I started Dawn Dares to Dream because I wanted to relay my message and my heart and my feelings across to whomever would listen. It can be difficult getting your closest family and friends to understand the way that you believe and when you try to express it and share it. So this was like my backdoor way into letting everybody know. Now, I may have lost some viewers as a result of that because they don't agree, and that's fine. I am definitely a proponent of everyone having their own thoughts, their own process, their own mindset that works for them. Your religion works for you, you keep that. No one's telling you to get rid of that. Whatever it is that works for you, continue to use it. I'm just saying that sprinkle some of this other information on it, this personal development information that I'm providing you, and see where your life takes you and how you take off personally. Always remember, we are in control of how we see our environment. I don't care what everyone says it looks like or everyone says it is. We are in control of how we choose to perceive the environment. Hey dreamers, welcome back. And thank you to all the new dreamers who stopped by Dawn Dares to Dream today to see what we're all about. Well, if you've been following me, you do know we're on the Understanding the Universal Laws series. The whole purpose of the series is to help my dreamers understand how the law of attraction relates to the other universal laws. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're having some blocks, which means you're not manifesting your dreams, your goals, your desires, then that means some of the other universal laws have come into play and you have not activated those appropriately. So this series is going to teach you how to do just that. And today we're going to talk about the transmutation of energy, the law of transmutation of energy. And that law is very, very simple. Basically what it's saying is everything, all energy transmutes or transforms or becomes in a physical form, becomes solid. Those thoughts that we have, those are energy. Remember, we talked about this previously in the law of energy and vibration, remember? So if our thoughts are energy, then that means they can also manifest in physical form. Now, when you are practicing the law of attraction, that's your whole goal, right? To manifest those things that you desire in your heart. The biggest issue is lots of times we are manifesting the negative things, the negative thoughts, the negative pictures, the negative feelings that we have inside of us. So if you recall, maybe a month or 2 ago, I did another series. It was called How to Release the Past Pain, Hurt, and Trauma. That series is important because when we hold on to that pain, the trauma, the hurt, that's holding on to negativity, and we tend to think negative thoughts when we're holding on to negative energy. So if you've been through a lot of horrible things in your past and you have a goal of changing your present and making it the best that it can be, that's great. But in order to do that, you have to forgive and release and let go the pain from the past. I'm not saying that when you forgive, you are forgiving the person who did the hurt. You are, but the forgiveness is for you. The more we forgive, the more we let go, the better our present state will be. And that's what we're doing with the law of attraction. We are manifesting what we desire, our goals and our dreams, in our present state. I always talk about how we live in the present. Correct? We do not live in the past. So that pain, hurt, and trauma that happened to you, that childhood pain, hurt, and trauma, or the trauma from the previous relationship that you were in, or the previous friendship that you may have been in, or the family member that happened, that pain that happened, that trauma in the past, we can't change it. But we can free ourselves from it by forgiving the debtor, forgiving the one who caused the pain, and then releasing it and letting it go and moving on with our lives. Because when we do that, we allow for space for the positivity that we want to live within us. Now we've made room for it and we can manifest those positive things. But you also make space for those positive thoughts to transmute into our present reality, but transmute in a positive format. If you've been studying the law of attraction for a while, you have always heard that you should do affirmations or you should script what you would like your reality to be. Now, you know why that is important? Because what we think and the pictures in our mind, they become reality. They manifest in our physical world. So all they have been trying to tell us all this time is, the law of transmutation of energy. And instead of telling us that law and naming the law, what they've done is just given us some tips and tricks on how to manifest. Now, some of us take a little bit longer to manifest, right? And we're wondering why. Well, that's because your prominent thought isn't that positive thing that you want, isn't that dream or desire, that goal that you want. That's not your prominent thought, because your prominent thought, which is the thoughts that are on top of your mind most of the time that are reoccurring thoughts, are negative ones, or they are of things that you don't really want, but for whatever reason, you can't stop thinking about them. So what we're trying to say is write these affirmations, write these I am statements, write these scripts, read them over and over and over and over again, because hopefully in reading them over and over and over again, they're eventually going to manifest. Now, if you don't believe in what you have written, if you don't believe in your script, it's not going to manifest. But the hope is that if you read the script, you read the affirmation, you read the I am statements enough, you will begin to believe them and then you will manifest. Past pain, hurt, and trauma comes into play here. If you don't believe you're worthy of the things that you desire, then they're not going to manifest, because what you're thinking is how much you are unworthy of the thing you want. So what's going to manifest is the negative. You're not going to manifest the positive. Is that making any sense? I pray I am. And if I'm not, drop me a comment so that we can begin a dialogue, so that we can talk about this transmutation of energy and how all the other laws have a role, or they play a role in our manifestations, because they really do. They really, really do. Just like this weekend, I wanted to have a great weekend with my friend. One of my childhood friends I've known for about 30 years came to visit me. She comes at least about once a year. She's been coming for the past 3 or 4 years, okay? And, well, we skipped a year because of the pandemic. But as soon as she was able to come, she came. So she came actually last weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And I had in my mind that I want us to have a great time. And every time she comes, I have in my mind I want us to have a great time. So I do a lot of research about the different items and things, and if there's any festivals or anything that we can get involved in that I know we will enjoy and that will occupy our time. From the time my friend lands to the time she leaves, we are busy doing things, because that's how I want her trip to manifest. Do you understand? And she enjoys coming and having a busy time while she's on a short vacation. So what has happened is both of us have joined in and have like minds about wanting this vacation to be the best that it can be. And we want both of us to enjoy it. So what happens, I pick out a lot of different things that we can do. Some things I purchase tickets in advance. Other things I let us play it by ear. And I pick out different restaurants that I haven't been to, and some I have, so that we can have some really good food and I can have some new experiences. And I do this every single time she comes. Now this time I kept watching the weather. And the weather kept saying it was going to rain on Saturday. Friday was going to be a good day. Saturday was going to rain, and it was going to rain on Sunday. So Friday is the day that she flies in. So we have one day. Then the whole day, Saturday, is when we really get busy. I'm thinking it's going to rain because of what the weather says. And then on Sunday, she leaves at this time about 8 p.m. So we have up until that time, up until about 6 o'clock, or really like 5 o'clock, to hang out and have fun on Sunday. So Saturday is really crucial. So I keep telling her the weather says it's going to rain. And she kept saying, I don't think it's going to rain. And I kept saying, well, I think it might rain. And she kept saying, I don't think it's going to rain. And then it hit me. I have to stop saying that it's going to rain. Because do you know that it sprinkled a little bit on Friday? They did say Friday night would rain a little bit. It sprinkled a little bit, but not at all. Not enough to impede our fun, because we were in downtown Houston, and I live in the suburb of Houston. So in the suburb where I live, it stormed like crazy. But downtown where we were having our fun, it barely rained at all. Then on Saturday, she kept saying, it's not going to rain. Oh, we're going to have a great day. Oh, it's not going to rain later on. Oh, we're going to have a great day. And I caught myself. I had to stop because I said, Dawn, you are speaking on that it's going to rain too heavily. You need to ride her wavelength or her vibration of it's not going to rain. So I said, you know what? You are you are right. It looks great right now. It'll probably stay that way. So I got on her wavelength. I got on her vibration. And guess what? It didn't rain on Saturday. We had a great day. There was no issue with rain at all. And it was really nice. I was actually going to Uber because of the rain, and then the Uber surged, and you know how those prices go crazy. So I said, I'm just going to drive downtown, because we went to a place called Sambuca, and they do dinner and they have a live band, and it was so nice. Now, it started out a little wackadoodle, the server didn't come and that kind of thing, but I was determined that we're going to have a good time, because everywhere we go, we have a good time. And it shifted. Finally, we got a server, we got our food, we listened to our music, and it was a really nice time. And I drove, and I did not have to drive in the rain because it never rained. I'm saying all this to say, the way that, yes, weathermen are not always correct. But typically here in Houston, when it says 50, 60, 70% chance of rain, it's usually raining a lot everywhere when it says that. But it didn't do that this time, and I believe it didn't do that because she wanted to have a good time, and she didn't want to have to be worried about the rain. And I jumped on that bandwagon with her, and we had a good time. Because remember the law of transmutation of energy. She kept saying that, adamantly, that it wasn't going to rain, so much so that I said I have to change my mind about it. So be careful about what it is that you're saying, what it is that you're thinking, the pictures that you have in your mind about things. And if you find yourself always leaning towards a negative thought, or a thought of something that you don't want, and you're worrying about something, because worrying is a negative emotion, change it. You have to change it. You have to be good at switching it. And you're going to switch these thoughts until you don't have them anymore. Until most of your thoughts are exactly what you want. They are positive. They're on a high vibration where you're attracting the things in your life that you desire. The law of transmutation of energy. What we say, what we think, what we picture, it will manifest in physical form. But it's the prominent thought that's manifesting first. So remember to stay positive as much as you possibly can. Now, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also, remember that my face is going to be up here in a circle. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, click on my face, select the gray bell, select all. That way you'll be subscribed to my channel, and you'll be alerted to all the new content that I place up here to YouTube. I'm going to put the law of the understanding the universal laws playlist up here. And I'm also, I think, going to put the past pain, hurt, and trauma playlist, so that if you feel like you're carrying some baggage from the past, you want to go ahead and look at that series. And this is now video 8, I do believe. So we have 4 more videos ahead of us. And when those 4 videos are complete, I will no longer be offering the workbook at no charge to you. So if you would like the workbook that goes along with this video at no charge to you, I need you to email me at dawndaresofdream@gmail.com and request the workbook. I'll put you on the waiting list. And when I complete writing that workbook, I will send it right out to you. After the series is completed, and I mean completed airing, when the last episode airs, then that next day, the series will be up for purchase on my website. That website, if you go down in the description of this video, there's a space where it says shop, and there's a link. Go to that link, click on that link, and you will be able to purchase the actual workbook or action guide there. Now, I am selling my workbooks and my action guides on the Bartell website, correct? But I'm going to change that, and I'm going to publish all of them on Amazon, because I'm finding that that may be a simpler way of me collecting money and the charges and all the fees that I have to pay for the purchasing. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch it and do it through Amazon. So that will change soon. So by the time, probably within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to change that and place all of my workbooks and action guides on Amazon. So you can look forward to some Amazon links coming to you soon. And remember, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Cancun June 10th through the 14th. So watch out for that, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of show you the resort and have you basically vacation virtually with me if you haven't like stepped your pinky toe back out into the public just yet and to travel just yet. I get it, but I can't wait. This will be my second trip this year. Remember, I went to Disney earlier this year, and so now I'll be going to Cancun to celebrate my cousin's birthday, and I'm so excited. So thank you for hanging out with me today, dreamers, and I hope you have a great day. Have a great day, dreamers.